So, welcome everybody to another stream today. And again, a warm welcome from Austria. Pierre, how are you?
I'm tired, man. I'm sure you are too, but different reasons. I've been up all day. You just woke up.
Yeah, no, I'm not tired. I'm not tired.
Well,
I feel I
at
feel
least you didn't spill your
fantastic.
coffee. At least you
Yeah,
didn't spill
no,
your coffee this week.
exactly. So, I always make this yeah, it's like brain killing coffee. And yeah, that's good.
Well, I'll say this, man. This is definitely later than I'm usually awake. Leon will attest to that.
Mm-hmm.
And just so you all know, Leon W. Chen, we want to make sure he's in the corner there. We put him in the corner. That's what I did to my son when he was a youngster, when he would get a little rough with his sister.
I want to make sure I'm still working throughout the whole stream.
Yours is different though. We want to make sure Leon's front and center as he moderates. And he's such a beautiful man. You need to have him. You need his visuals, Pat.
Absolutely.
We're gonna have a good show though. We're gonna do our top 5 Top Restore USA releases so far.
Oh, this was tough. This was tough.
Listen, I found myself. You know what I realized, Pat, is that you and I found our rhythm now. Like the stuff that we're putting out now. I think the stuff at the beginning was great too, but I think the stuff we're putting out now is just it's just better.
Yeah, it's like every design session feels to me like back in the days in school when you have to go in and you got a really important test or something like that. This pressure in your belly, that you don't like, when you come in, because it's so much pressure. And our design sessions currently are so much pressure.
I know. Well, we got another one tomorrow morning.
Oh, yeah.
I was making my list prior to going on here today. I was making my list of my thoughts or ideas. I'm sure you have a bunch kind of lined up too. But tomorrow in 2 hours, we're going to bang out like 60 designs. So let's get ready.
Nah. This was just joking before, but I really enjoyed it currently because it's great. And even when you think, oh my God, the last time was really, really good. I hope we can make this time better hats again. And it works. It works currently. Thank God for that it works.
So when you guys are going to ask questions, who designed what, we're never going to tell you. We did it together.
I probably don't know it anymore 2 weeks later.
Mm-hmm. I will tell you this: the Clark hat. I'll take credit for this. The Velour. I pushed for the Velour. That's for sure.
Absolutely.
I like the Velour, man.
I like it too.
I like it a lot. And Pat and I, what we do, guys, just so you know, I see a lot of questions in there. On Mondays, Pat and I kind of meet and talk about are we going to pre-order this hat or that hat? Like, what are we going to do? But we're certainly not going to pre-order every hat. So, we got to kind of limit that. But what I will say is, everyone, I would write in the chat, like, if you want to see any specific minor league teams done, like, write it in the chat for us. Obviously, we can't promise that we'll come through on all of them, but if you guys have any ideas for minor league teams you'd like to see, throw it in the chat. I can go back and take a look at it and write down some notes, and we can kind of go from there, right?
Yes, exactly.
We'll give it a couple more minutes as more people pop in here. We got almost 100 people in here. So this is a West Coast sort of time, right? I mean, this is like a West Coast time. Like, now it's like what? It's 8 p.m. on the West Coast. East Coast is 8 p.m. 11 p.m. So it's starting to become bedtime for a lot of East Coast guys. And Leon's on the same time zone as me.
Yeah, but Leon just woke up, right? Like me.
No, Leon today. What time do you wake up today, Leon?
Today wasn't bad. Probably about noon.
Okay,
yesterday was bad.
Yesterday was bad. I was looking for Leon. I'm like, are you alive? It was like 3 p.m.
Oh my God.
I was like, holy shit. Like, are you okay?
It's been a rough couple of weeks.
Have you gotten back into running yet, Pat? Or have you been running again or what?
Yeah. I'm already back. Back.
Good.
Yeah.
I called Pat on Sunday, and Pat was like, he sounded like he was comatose.
Yeah.
I'm like, what's the matter, man? He's like, I had too many sweets.
Oh no.
too many sweets. It's. I had way too many sweets. Way too many sweets. So,
well,
it's crazy.
It's good to see that you've detoxed. All right, Leon, let's hit that countdown.
Gotcha.
Yeah, welcome everybody to another episode, Late Night Together with Pat and Pierre. This time, episode 2. So, yeah.
Second episode, Pat.
Yes, second. Yeah. Second.
I think once we get to like episode 10, this is gonna be like a good rhythm to it.
Yeah, I'm still nervous. I'm still nervous.
This doesn't make you nervous. You like this kind of stuff. You love to get in front of the camera.
Oh yeah, I like it.
So does Leon. He was made for the camera. Leon loves the camera. It's interesting because, Pat, when did you start streaming? Before Views in the Vault or after?
No, before. It was probably 2 years before.
Yeah, see, so you've been doing this for a while, man. I mean, Leon and I started this stuff like pandemic.
Yep, I know.
Pre-pandemic, right? I think. Yeah, pre-pandemic. It was pandemic?
It was pandemic, I think. Yeah.
That whole time is like a blur though to me.
It was crazy. It was the time where I worked, and the work that I really worked the most in my whole life. And you know that I'm already working a lot, but pandemic was crazy. It was like 18, 19 hours a day. So I did not realize the whole pandemic shit because I was just working the whole day.
I know. And I think, you and I are a good influence on each other, but also a bad influence on each other because we both are like workaholics. So
yeah.
There's times where we have to force ourselves, like we finally force ourselves to take Sundays off.
Yes.
But then we don't, because then midday we call each other still or figure something or we come out with some shit. So there's no real way to get a full day off. But listen, that's a sign that we love what we're doing. But listen, I think we should start with this. So one thing Pat and I wanted to bring to the show that's going to kind of connect you guys to Topper Store specifically is the deal of the day or the late night steal. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull up what the late night steal is. And if you head over to Topper Store USA.com right now, we put aside some stock for this. You've got this hat in a full size run right now at $30. It's only going to be for the duration of the show, and it's only for you guys. So I would head over there now if you want it. Now, remember, later on in the show, we're going to be dropping a Topper Store Select Boston Red Sox Velour. So if you want, go add this to your cart now, whatever the case may be, however you want to do it. If you want just this hat, fine. If you want just the Red Sox hat, fine. But if you want both, go throw this in your cart now. As we continue on the show a little bit later, we're going to have that Boston Velour drop, and with the two of them, you would get free shipping. So just telling you what your options are, but this is the late night steal. Now, next week every week we're going to have this, right, Pat?
Yes, exactly.
So Pat was feverishly trying to get this uploaded before the show, so it should be in there now at the reduced price. It should be the first hat you see when you click into the fitted hat section. It should be the first hat you see. So I hope you guys like that. We wanted to do something special for you guys on this show, and that's one of the ways that we're going to give back a little bit with the late night steal. And with that, we can continue on.
Yep.
So, Pat, we have this top 5, and I know it's kind of hard to put together. But I think a couple of things, Leon. You've been kind of following along a little bit since you're up there in the corner. You're in your corner. I'd love that. What have been your favorite so far, Leon? Like Topper Store USA drops.
First things that come to mind is being able to be there for the opening. So the stuff that you guys did to kind of honor the other designers out there, that was kind of stick out. The goats. The John Jay goat, the Justin goat, eventually the Ty Mathis goat. Those kind of stick out. The hat that Pat was wearing, the Senator's hat, and the anti-heroes kind of stick out to me.
Yeah, Pat loved that Senator's hat, man.
I love it.
I
love it.
have a sneaking suspicion that's in his top 5.
Maybe,
Maybe.
but if it's in the top 5, it has a special reason why it's there. Yeah.
Okay. So I guess we're going to find out more about that. But so while we're kind of moving along here, everybody, we're going to show off our hats. So the hats that we're wearing right now. So right now, I just want to be clear. I know I'm going to take a loss in this one. I can already feel it. So we're going to put a poll. We're going to show off the hats. We're going to pull a poll up. I'm up 1-0. So Pat and I are competitive guys. So I'm up 1-0 right now, Pat. I won episode 1. Let's see who wins episode 2. So
Yeah.
my hat is a dark royal velour green undervisor yard goats with metallic green YG on the front and that Hartford in metallic on the side. And you got that MLB Batterman. And just so you guys know, the MLB Batterman is changing. I don't know if you guys saw the news today. The MLB Batterman will look completely different going forward.
Mm-hmm.
So that's my hat. What do you got, Pat?
All right. So yeah, I got the hip hop is that New York Mets, and yeah, I think I don't need to describe that much for this one because a lot of people wanted to have this hat, and it's an absolute jam.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, my team, a lot of metallics in there, and yeah.
No, it's beautiful. And tomorrow, one of the things on our agenda is to create a Hip Hop is Dead 2.0 to allow for more people to grab it because this one was only limited to 36 pieces. So we're gonna look to make a 2.0 tomorrow. So obviously that's gonna be a few months away, everybody. But I know everyone's been clamoring for that hat, so we're gonna find a way to do it really, really cool. So.
Yeah. How do you like the new minor league baseball logo?
Is it bad to say I don't care?
I mean, I like it. This is the first time I see it because I was sleeping when those news were unveiled. So I like it, really. I like it.
Should we pull it up and show everybody? Leon, what do you think? Do you think we can do that? Well, let's get it pulled up and let's take a look at it.
Yeah. I mean, they changed something 2 years ago already with the stars in it.
Yeah.
And I like it because, I like it.
I think like the old one, the one that's on this Yard Goats hat, I don't know if I like this because it has more of a connection to MLB now. It looks like it's the MLB logo, but the stars signify the different levels of baseball.
Is it like that double, triple, and single have different amount of stars?
No, no, they won't. But what those 4 stars signify is single A, high A, double A, and triple A.
But it would be cool if it was, right?
That would be pretty cool because then, that would be cool actually, Pat.
Yeah. See, they should have talked to us before.
They should have. Well, they should have talked to you because I wouldn't have thought of that. But you certainly did. And you're whooping my ass in the hat poll. You're at 65%.
Yes.
I'm at 35%. So we're gonna definitely tie this thing up. But I do like this, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
So there was always a lot of talk about updating the NBA logo, So there was like some talk that I think that is Harmon Killebrew. Would you guys ever fight for a new silhouette?
No, this isn't Harmon Killebrew. This is Carl Yastrzemski.
Carl Yastrzemski. Okay, is the other one Harmon Killebrew?
The minor league one?
No, the one that's wearing like the pill hat.
Maybe, I don't know, but I know this one is Carl Yastrzemski.
Okay.
I don't know, like.
Nah, I like it.
I think this looks better than the old one, but it's not like remarkably different.
No, but it's it's always cool. Something like so. I don't like if I'm not a big fan of changing logos or updating logos, to be honest. But in this case, I really like it because I think it gives a fresh touch, especially to the minor league where we are doing a lot. And let's see when we are able to use it.
I love doing minor league hats, man. I think I think when you and I are in our sessions, like the most fun we have is when we're doing minor league.
Yeah.
And it's starting to show, man. Like our minor league hats are flying right now.
Oh yeah, they are.
I can't wait to see what we do. Tomorrow's gonna be a lot of minor league. So if you guys like minor league hats, Pat and I will be creating a lot tomorrow.
Yeah.
But Pat, you ready to get into our top 5 or what?
Oh yes, absolutely.
All right, let's do it. So let's get into our top 5, and then we can have people kind of share what their thoughts are on the hats. Because what I found is my top 5 is more newer stuff.
See, now I also voted for my hat.
So now you're really yeah, okay. That's really I voted for mine as well. So I guess
really?
Yeah, I did.
See. I was thinking in the beginning, nah, I'm a fair sportsman. I don't do that. But
you saw me lean over. You saw me lean over. And vote.
Yeah,
that's why you did it.
I saw you how you moved your hand for clicking, and I thought, okay, this might be the reason why.
So are you good, Pat, with next week doing our top 5 Arnold Schwarzenegger movies? Since you've got since you're Austrian, I think we should do it.
I already have it in mind. I'm already ready. I already
Is
know
your number 1 Twins?
No, it's not. Nah, it's not.
Okay.
Twins number 1? Nah. I mean, I like Twins, but not number 1.
So, is there any Arnold movies that were only like in Austria? Did
No.
you ever do any movie? No, they're all American movies, right?
They are American movies. Yeah, absolutely.
All right, well, let's jump into this. You ready, Leon? You got a
Yeah. I'm ready. Should we kill the poll? Should we have a set time for these polls?
Well, the poll's over at this point.
All right, so we're declaring it. All right, and I am ready. So here we go.
Ooh, okay.
Number 5. Yeah. So I just saw it. My number 5 is a special one because this Senator's hat was I was wearing that at the grand opening, and this is a day that I'm never forget my whole life because it was so fantastic. It was one of the best days I had in my life, and yeah, this was a great day, and that's the reason why this hat is number 5.
You also wore it the day before the drop.
Yeah.
And the day of the drop.
And the day after drop.
And the day after the drop.
Yep.
Now, listen, honestly, that does symbolize that to me too, because listen, that was the best day in hats I've ever had. I just absolutely loved it. I mean, this was up there, like, obviously my kids being born are going to trump that a little bit. I'm sure you marrying Julia is going to trump it a little bit, right?
Exactly.
But when you get past all that, the energy was unmatched. It was probably my favorite day ever. Just an incredible, incredible day. Nice number 5, Pat. My number 5 is this Fresno Grizzlies. Listen, when we were slapping this thing together, I was like, I think I'm going to like this hat. I think, you usually do that, right? I think I'm going to like it. I think it's going to be all right. I didn't realize how great this hat was going to be until we got it in hand. And then this thing was absolutely bananas. So once I got it, I was like, damn, this has got to be one of my favorite minor league hats of all time. It's great. That's my number 5 hat so far from Topper Store USA.
So my number 4, also from the grand opening, and I think this was one of the hats that made a lot of buzz in the beginning, and people that went in the first time we opened the week before, like the soft opening we called it. People went in and said, I want to have this hat, but it was like, this hat you cannot get today. You can only get it at grand opening. But a lot of people were really wanted to have this hat, and it turned out so good. It's crazy. And maybe there are some follow-ups on that. Maybe I heard something, but I'm not sure.
There might be a Bronx version coming. But I will say this is one hat where when we got it, we're like, I remember opening the box and I sent Pat a picture. I'm like, Pat, we fucked up.
Yeah.
And I was like, and the reason why we fucked up is because there wasn't enough.
Yeah.
So, and we knew it right away. And that was the hat that I think created the most panic during the opening. That was the first hat to sell out on the opening.
Yes. The first one. Immediately.
Gone.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah, nice number 4. My number 4, Pat, is the one you're wearing. Hip hop is dead.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. This is one where when we did it, I was like, all right. So the story behind it is I was in my car, right? I looked down and there was a song from the album playing on my CarPlay. And if you know, CarPlay has the album cover right there. It's right in your face, right? And it's this cover with Nas kind of like squatting down, holding some, there's black roses, all kinds of crows in like a cemetery. And I'm like, man, we gotta figure out how to make this into a hat. So once we went to the design session with our rep, we slapped this thing together. And then the side patch is probably the best element to the whole thing because it looks like rap lyrics being written across the side of the hat.
Yeah.
And the front with the black roses, I thought was just perfect. This isn't about patting ourselves in the back because I wasn't sure this was going to turn out good. But then when I open the box, first thing I do, just so you guys know, as soon as I unload shipment, I start taking pictures and showing Pat. And this is one that was just like, my God, this thing is fucking crazy. So Hip Hop is Dead 1.0. Remember, we're going to be working on a 2.0 now at number 4.
Fantastic hat. Yeah, so if you know me, you know that I like chicken wings and boobies. So that's the reason why I like this one and put it to number 3, even though there's something
something better coming. I can't wait till people see that next hat.
I lost what I wanted to say. No, Hooters, great. And the problem is that we cannot get Hooters hats over here in Europe, right? So I was so excited that we could make something like this for the United States. Hooters still one of my favorite restaurants to go to, even though they left Austria 1 year ago. But that's my number 3.
Listen, I will say that Pat was giddy like an elementary school kid as we made this thing. So he was really excited about the Hooters hat. And there's one hat coming that you guys are going to see. I think it's landing in our next shipment, right, Pat?
I'm not sure which one you're talking about.
You know which one I'm talking about, Pat.
Yeah, am I?
I think it's going to be dropping, and I think it's going to be landing in the next shipment, and you guys are going to be really excited to see that one. All right, so that was Pat's number 3, Hooters, because he likes boobies, and I'm going to move on to number 3. All right, so the Rucker Park. Listen, we had seen that New York City Parks logo used by My Fitteds, and we want to do something a little bit different with it. And we thought one of the most iconic parks in New York City is Rucker Park. And I mean, there's players like Allen Iverson, LeBron James, Skip to My Lou, aka Rafer Alston. All these like legends played on this court. So we wanted to do something that embodied that, and this colorway matches up to that current look the Rutgers Park court has right now. So that one was very special for us. Not an easy thing to get approved too, just so you guys know, because basically what you have to do here is just kind of like cross approvals, because you have the New York City Parks and Rec, and then you have the New York Yankees, and you got to kind of like, you got to kind of meld those two things together. So that's my number 3, the Rucker Park.
Yes. Fantastic hat. So I would like to add something, because DJ Equipment was saying, dang, I bet Euro Hooters is dope. And I just can tell you, everything is bigger in the United States. Okay, that's everything that I would like to add to this. Okay, everything. There's nothing which is not bigger in the United States than in Europe. Okay?
And Carlos, I hate to admit it, but like LeBron James, as much as he is not the GOAT, that's Michael Jordan. However, he is still a legend. I'm not going to lie. I mean, the guy's a legend still, but you know how it is. All right. So that's my number 3, the Rucker Park. And I can't wait to see what Pat's got at number 2.
Yeah. So the Scottsdale Scorpions, another great hat. And I'm currently really in love with this metallic black pearl embroidery. And also on this one, I wanted to do this for a long time, also for Europe, but it's not possible due to licensing reasons. And that's now the first time that I have it in hand. And this hat turned out great, even though what I really like on this one is this fantastic side patch.
Oh, yeah.
And yeah, looks great. Looks great. Even though I'm afraid of scorpions, but it looks great.
Let me tell you something about scorpions. So my sister lives out in Scottsdale.
Mm-hmm.
So when my niece and nephew were younger, they had to put the cribs in buckets of water, like the legs of the cribs. And I'm like, what's that for? And it's because the scorpions, that prevents scorpions from climbing into the crib.
Oh my God.
Who wants to live in a place where those things exist? I don't want nothing to do with these things.
No.
But then
Never.
again, I got to saw a video that was pretty cool the other day of a praying mantis killing a scorpion.
Yeah.
Praying mantises are no joke.
Mm-hmm.
Leon's our resident animal expert. I don't know what he's doing up there. He's looking at something. He's probably checking in. He's probably checking the authenticity of what I just said. But you know, those scorpions are scary bugs. All right, Pat, great number 2, and that's another hat that kind of sold out, and people have been kind of bugging us for restock on that. But let's take a look at my number 2.
Mm-hmm.
I went with the Homestead Grays.
Mm-hmm.
What's the color we used? Is that we used?
Maybe.
Was it seashell we used on the?
No, I think it was.
Taupe.
It was. No, it was not. Yeah, it was taupe maybe, or it was chrome.
Yeah, I don't remember. But we gave it an aged
or
look.
stone. No, stone. Maybe
Stone,
it was,
maybe. Okay.
Yeah.
But this Grays hat, man, to me was just it's such a good Negro League cap. The side patch, that side patch we use on that one is the best of the Negro League side patches, in my opinion.
Yes.
It wasn't overdone, looked really good. We do plain on the back, no Negro League logo on the back or anything, just nice and clean on the back. This Grays to me is outstanding. Sold out online really quick. There's a few left in stores, but yeah, this thing came out amazing. So that's my number 2 cap so far at Topper Store USA.
Fantastic hat. Yeah. So my number 1, absolute number 1 up to now is the one we already talked about today. This was such a fantastic idea when Pierre showed it to me, because this was the design session where I had to leave early, right? And you finished this one, and I was like, when I got the overview from the design session at the end, I saw this and I thought, I was not sure in the beginning. I was not sure about, like you, right? When I saw it the first time, but this one is fantastic. It's fantastic.
Yeah, I love this one. This one probably from an outside of the box perspective is probably the best hat we've done so far because it's just different than anything we've done. But I don't know. My number 1's a little bit different.
Yeah.
My number 1.
I can't wait. Which is it? I knew it.
Listen, there's
I knew it,
about this
but it's
hat,
not.
man.
It's not released now. So I was if we had done this 1 week later, I would also put this maybe on the number 1 or number 2.
There's something about this hat that's just fucking crazy to me.
Yeah,
so like
it is.
It's the first time the Seguero's word mark has been used. I haven't seen that anywhere. And actually, when we were doing the design session, you didn't see nobody else had used it at that point. So you have that. Then we took the front logo sized cactus and put it on the side.
This cactus is insane.
No kidding, man. It's gigantic.
Yeah, it's a
dude. This thing is crazy. Now, we're not going to give away what we're doing next, but we got something crazy coming from a design perspective with another word mark that people are just going to go nuts for. I'm sure of it once we get it fixed. But this hat to me with brown and pink is just a beautiful combination. It really is. Yep. This has a green UV. The green connects to the green on the cactus and that green on the cactus on the front. We gave the cactus a pink hat, right? And then that whole background's in like metallic pewter. It's still crazy, man. This hat is fucking crazy. Now, because you guys are watching right now, I'll tell you this is dropping tomorrow night on This Week in Caps.
Mm-hmm.
So that'll be dropping tomorrow night on This Week in Caps. All right.
Fantastic one. I love it.
Yeah, I love it, man. Yeah. So listen, I think we've done okay so far.
Yeah, gigantic cactus on the side. That's what I will always remember now. It's such a great hat because I need to show it again, please. This one in metallic green is such a difference maker
Listen, I'll tell you. People are asking what the stock is like. The stock is okay. But I will say you're always gonna have a leg up if you're watching This Week in Caps, because you're gonna know when it's happening. You can get on that site, and I'll give you a heads up on the show before anybody else can. So so just watch the show tomorrow night. It'll drop sometimes. Usually our drops happen between 10:15 and 10:30 usually on Friday night. But join us. You have a good time, and we'll drop that hat there and give you a little bit of a heads up. But I love that hat.
Yeah.
I love that hat. What's the favorite hat you've ever done, Pat, for you? Not even a top. I'm just talking your favorite hat you've ever done.
This is not fair to ask me something like that now, because as I told you, I'm not the big guy who makes quick can push this quick out now. I need to think about that until the next stream.
Okay, so for the next stream, I want you to pull out. Let's do this. Next stream, you got to bring out your 2 favorite hats you've ever done.
Yeah, no pressure. Okay, I'll do that.
Come on, man. They're probably gonna be Mets hats anyway, right? They're gonna be Mets hats anyway.
Yeah, they probably yeah.
But nah, man. That was fun. That was fun. So next week, what we'll do is we'll do a top 5. But we're gonna do. Do you think Arnold Schwarzenegger? I'm being serious. We should do Arnold Schwarzenegger movies.
Oh yeah, we should. Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it. All right.
Yeah.
So you guys want to drop a hat or what?
Yeah, why not?
All right. So let me show everybody the hat first. So this is what's dropping right now. So this is the Boston Red Sox Velour Topper Store Select. Now, for those of you that don't know, the Topper Store Select program is numbered with a certificate. So this hat is going to be numbered. There's going to be 70 units, right? Because one went to Pat, one went to me. It's 70 units. It comes with a numbered pin, and it comes with a certificate signed by one of us. And that'll all be there with the hat when you get the hat in hand. So now I'm going to tell you a little bit about the hat, right? So first, you've got the velour crown and visor. You've got a gray undervisor there. You've got metallic red on the front. And you've got this shiny Fenway Park side patch on the side. You got that red batter, man. Just a really tremendous cap. And for those that don't know, true Boston fans, do they like the Sox logo? It's okay. But what real Red Sox fans love is that B, which is why we decided to put that Red Sox B on there. This thing is incredible. Beautiful. I don't know, Pat. What do you think?
Yeah, it's online now. And I absolutely love it. Because it's so simple. And this is what I currently highly appreciate. If it's not that easy to make simple and great. So I don't know how to describe it, but you know what I mean, right? It's super clean, but the velour gives it such a special touch. And that's a great one.
And this is online right now, everybody.
Yes,
sir. You want to head over there and grab it before everybody else does. This one is not going to last very long once Hat Crawler picks it up and throws it out there. So go over there and grab it before everybody else does. So this hat, I had to do a Boston one with Pat. I had to.
Yeah.
I had to.
We
already did the Mets, so now we had to do Boston, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Now, people are saying, "Oh, I'm not sure about velour. I'm not sure about velour." I'm gonna tell you right now, it wears so well.
Yeah, you should try it. You gotta try it. Yeah, you gotta
try it, man. I don't care what anybody says, man. I'm telling you, all winter I'm wearing velour. I already told my girlfriend. I said, all winter I'm wearing velour.
Only on the hat, or do you adapt your outfit with velour?
I'm not a douchebag.
So, I already know what this is, you know?
Yeah, I know. So Pat and I, we're not going to get into detail here, but I really brought Pat up to speed on the term douchebag. So Pat now is he's clear on what a douchebag is. But this hat is so good. You guys are going to really love it. If you do get the hat, you're going to love this thing. I'll be at the warehouse packing the hat tomorrow. So people, I don't think people realize, right, that this isn't all glamour and glitz. Pat, roll up or sleep. I'll be in there with my mom and dad packing the hats tomorrow. And I'll be signing the certificates for the hats and getting them pinned up and stuff. So, you guys are I'll make sure that these are packed nicely. and they're sent out tomorrow for all of you. Matt, the mailman, will be around 2:30 p.m. He picks up the load, and he'll be heading them off to wherever you guys are at. So you guys are going to love it. And stay tuned. There's a lot more coming. Velour has been like, I don't know, Pat, you weren't sold on Velour at first either, though.
You're right. But I really like it because even though especially the royal blue velour, it looks so crazy. If you go into the sun or something like that, that's so crazy. But my favorite velour, or one of my favorite velours up to now, it's underrated, is the Cincinnati one. The side patch is fantastic, and
that
this classic C in the front.
The cleanest one.
Yeah,
that's the cleanest one.
Yep.
That one I wore the other day, and it was like, it's just super clean. But the thing is, I'm going to be honest with you, if you don't want someone stopping you to ask you about your hat, don't wear velour. Because if you wear velour, people are going to ask you.
Yeah.
Leon, have you ever worn velour before?
Yep. I have a Raptor one from back in like 2019. But I don't wear it often. It's a little too fancy for me.
Too fancy, but in Canada it must be good to wear. It's cold over there, right?
Yeah, but that's the velour is not really going to help you.
You're not going out that much, right?
All that too, but I'll show you. I'll show you.
We can still see you, right? We can still see you, right? What the fuck were you just looking at?
Now he wants to show us the velour hat,
show
right?
you the one that's going to beat the velour hat. Hold on.
Oh, the one that's going to beat the velour hat.
Oh,
here we go. This is why we have. Oh, listen, he's knocking over the cookie jar. Can't see. Don't be concerned about the velour. You're gonna like it, man. I'm telling you. Telling you.
Yeah, you will.
Right. This is the one that beats the velour hat.
You're gonna have to make yourself bigger, Leon. Yeah, there we go. Let's see.
This one.
Ooh.
Bring down the ears. This will help you.
Leon, that's way too much for me. That's way too much for me.
That'll protect you against the winter.
All right.
I hate the winter. I hate it. To be honest, I hate it.
You were just saying you hate the summer though because it was so freaking hot.
No, that's not true.
You like the summer?
Yeah, I like it. I like it much more than the winter, because winter over here is could be different. So I mean, I'm living very down in the south, right? So there are not that much mountains anymore, but it's like I don't know. I don't like it.
Leon, can we do a poll though on your stupid hat? Can we do like the stupid fuzzy ear hat or velour? Let's see what people prefer.
How is it called? I think in Nuera they call it dog ears.
Dog ears, that's right.
Yeah. Supreme dog ears versus velour. All right, no problem.
No, not Supreme dog ears, just dog ear caps.
Yeah, just dog ear. That's fair competition, please.
Yeah.
Better winter cap.
Man.
Yeah.
Dog ears versus velour.
Let's take a look what people say.
Yeah, I can't wait to see that. I'm voting.
I'm voting too.
Yeah, I've already voted.
Velour.
Oh, that's already biased.
Nah, we're all right. So listen, some people are like picking the dog ears. There must be a lot of Canadians on here.
Yeah, must be.
Yeah, it's like Canadian time zone.
50,
do you know that this year Pat it broke this summer broke Pat, right? But do you know Pat doesn't have air conditioning, Leon?
I have now. Look, I have now.
No, but at home you don't have it though, right?
No, I don't have it. But next year I'll have it. It's not usual in Europe, or let's say in Austria. No, it's not usual. At home, not that many people have air conditioning. It's not like everybody of you has air conditioning at home.
I could never, man. I would go fucking nuts without air conditioning.
I would go nuts. Yeah. Well, is the temperature pretty stable for you guys over there? Or?
Yeah, pretty stable hot in summer, pretty stable cold in winter.
Leon, I will tell you, I got on calls with him, man, and he was fucking pissed. His face was all red and shit. And I'm like, what's going on? He's like, it's hot. It's hot. And you could tell his whole face was flushed red and shit. Like he looked all sweaty. I'm like, geez, man, just get some air conditioning. Yeah. He said, next year I'm getting air conditioning. I can't do this no more.
Nah, I can't do this anymore.
No, but it's not like customary in Europe. In Austria to have air conditioning, right?
No, it's in Europe. At home, so in private homes,
Yeah.
I don't think it's not that usual. It's like I would say maybe 10% or something like that have it at home. I would say so. I have no real numbers, but yeah.
Well,
The more
you
you know.
100% don't have it at home yet, so I don't want to visit in the summer. Like I would not like listen, Pat. If you said, "Hey, Pierre, I want to fly you out to Austria. Let's go. Let's hang out in the summer."
But there's something different. Maybe that's the reason why it is. For example, in cities like my dad's flat, he is living in all these houses in the cities. They are super old, right? They have super thick walls, and if you're there in summer, you don't need an air condition because it's still cool inside.
I have a hard time believing it's gonna be as cool as I like it, though.
No, that's for sure. It's not, right? It's like you like it like a refrigerator.
Yeah. I like it. Like,
I've
So
stayed in the
68
same hotel room as you. You put it to near freezing.
yeah. I put it to 68 degrees. So I don't know what that is in Celsius.
It's cold.
Yeah, it's cold.
It's cold.
Yeah, I like it cool, man. I don't want to be sweating my balls off when I'm in the house, man.
Yeah, that's
I like it hot.
Yeah, really now, but it broke you this summer. You're like, fuck that shit. I'm getting air conditioning next year.
The more I'm in the United States, the more I can't stand it anymore when I come back and have no AC at home. So
right now it's like 55 degrees outside, and I've got a fan facing me right now.
Yeah, but it's the same in here because all these lights and computers are so warm, so hot. You know, it's getting, and now I can just switch it on.
So Pat and I were driving around, right? And I left. It was so hot outside. I left the car running, right? Because I wanted the air conditioner to run because it was like 95 degrees. And he's like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "What do you mean, man?" He's like, "You're leaving the car running?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm leaving my car running, man. I want it to be fucking cold when I get back." And he's like, No. He's like, in Austria, you do that, you get like a huge ticket.
Yeah, but if you have a car with an engine running, right? So now, for example, I have now
cars are there like the Flintstone cars, like where they're like using
electric, maybe
a Tesla, maybe,
yeah.
Right? So I can switch it on, and this is something I love. When I'm going into the car, it's like 65 degrees, what you said before, and that's perfect. But nobody recognizes, because you don't have to keep the engine running, and I really think it's still forbidden to let the engine running.
Yeah. Over here, it's a 3-minute idle. You get a ticket.
3 minutes? See Canada. Yeah, that's.
God, that's weird, man.
Yeah.
Like you can't keep your car running while you run into the store or something?
Mm-mm.
What if you need to heat
idling?
it up? What if it's like super cold outside and you need to heat your car up? You're not even supposed to just jump into your car. You're not supposed to jump into your car, just turn it on and go. You're supposed to in the cold, you're supposed to start it up ahead of time.
I think that there's a pass, but if you're just idling your car, you're in it and not doing anything for 3 minutes, you can get.
Yeah.
You can get in
So
trouble.
what happens? Like the Canadian Mounties fucking roll up on you and they give you a ticket? Like what do they do?
They just give you a ticket. It's like a parking ticket or some type of infraction.
How much is it?
I can look it up. I think it's $160.
Whoa.
Canadian money's different though, Pat. It's not really worth much. So
okay. It's like $10.
It'd be like it's like
I don't know.
No, but I didn't know. I didn't think it was that. I didn't think it was frowned upon like that. Like I didn't.
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
It's still 50-50. The better winter cap. It's still 50-50. So come on, vote for the Velour.
You're not supposed to start your car when it's freezing cold out and just go. If it's super cold, you're supposed to warm your car up. You're not supposed to just go in there and just turn the key.
Yeah, see, at least with the electric car, I can do it now on the cover and nobody recognizes. That's cool.
That's true. But you definitely didn't like it. You were like looking for cops as we were getting out of the car.
Yeah, because I was afraid that the cops give us a ticket when we were picking up the pizza. So
that's where it happened too when we were picking up the pizza.
Yeah, we're picking up the pizza. But inside of the pizza restaurant, it was more crazy for me because this nice lady called you honey every second word. Oh yeah, honey. Wait, honey.
She was. I think she was. I think she was more sweet on you, Pat. I think she liked you.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure. She said nothing to me.
No, she was talking with her eyes though. She was a big fan of Pat, that's for sure. And that was the other reason why I kept the car running though. That's why I kept the car running though.
Yeah, that we can move faster, right? That's the real reason why. That we can run out the pizza spot and drive away as fast as we can.
Mm-hmm. Pat, someone's asking what's our favorite pizza topping? You had some good pizza with me, man. You had 2 good pizzas, right?
Yeah.
With Frank Pepe's, and then you had West Main Pizzas, which is my hometown, which I had my whole life. Every Sunday, right?
Yeah.
Was pizza day at my house. So that pizza that you had at the house, right? My parents, that one, that's West Main Pizza. We've had that, for many years. So, what's your favorite pizza topping, Pat?
Cheese. A lot of cheese.
Me too.
Cheese. Tons of cheese.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's all I need. I don't need all that other stuff. I do like pepperoni though. If I had to,
the only cheese I hate is goat cheese. I don't know if that's now the right word, but that's the only cheese. Yeah, goat cheese. That's the only cheese I hate. All other cheese, I love cheddar, but cheddar on a pizza might be weird. But
mozzarella.
Yeah, mozzarella is good, and my favorite cheese is Parmesan.
So
that's absolutely.
So I got an answer for you guys. So $120 is a fine. 89 American, €84.
Okay.
84 euro. Yeah.
All right. So Leon's not leaving that car running. Leon, you went to Frank Pepe's with me too.
I did.
Were you impressed?
Yeah. I did find out that Pat, you liked the clam one, which I did not particularly like.
Oh yeah, I'm a big fan of seafood, to be honest. Really, and on a pizza, I'm normally not, but this one was. Oh, it was great. It was great. And you guys over there have such good. So I know you don't call it salami; it's pepperoni.
Yeah.
But it's fantastic.
The pepperoni was good there too.
Yeah, it was absolutely.
So we had a cheese pizza, we had a pepperoni, and we had the white clam. Because they're known for their white clam pizza. I don't like the white clam pizza. It tastes too fishy, man. I don't like it.
Yeah.
But I mean, listen, when I was with Leon, I think I ate more than one pizza myself.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I made the picture look like Leon demolished the pizza. I ate more than Leon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did.
Barbecue chicken pizza, someone wrote into the chat. That's something which is really weird because this is a typical American thing. But I have ate in New York. There are some spots where you can get really good chicken barbecue pizza, and I also love this. I like this one too. I mean, I like everything which is related with food. Yeah.
So, Pat, what was better to you? Well, now we gotta you had what I consider to be like some of the best wings on the planet, right? So we went to J. Timothy's. We had their dirty wings, right? They're double fried. And you had the Frank Pepe's pizza.
Yeah.
So if you had to sit down, if you had to eat one of those tomorrow, right? You had the ability to eat one of those tomorrow. What would you do?
I'll go in the morning to J. Timothy's. I'll go to lunch to J. Timothy's, and I'll probably go to dinner to J. Timothy's. It's like
you like J. that much.
Yeah. I mean, Frank Pepe's was great too, was fantastic, but this spot is like my favorite restaurant on earth now.
We have to go back when you come back.
Yeah, we have to go back. We have to go back at least one time. I saw when we left the spot, because it's close. It's quite close to our warehouse, right? And the next time when I'm over there, I saw that there is a hotel next to it. So just around the corner, and I'm probably taking this one next time. I wrote it down. I told Julia when we left it's in front going on the highway over there, and there's a hotel. So it's like 3 to 4 minutes or 2 minutes away from J. Timothy's. So this probably my favorite hotel in the future.
So I'm going to tell you right now, J. Timothy's, and if you guys look it up, right, like you guys all think, oh, it's Pierre just because you grew up around there. No. If you look up J. Timothy's wings, they've won awards like And then across the street, there's a bar called Sliders that used to go head to head with them from a wing perspective. I didn't even take you there. That place has great wings too, but J. Timothy's is insane. So for anybody that's ever out in the Plainville, Connecticut area, which I'm doubting a lot of you are going to end up out there, man, it is incredible. It is incredible.
Yeah.
Incredible.
These guys did this guy who did this to double fry them, he's a genius. He's a genius.
And that place is cool though. It's like a house from like a huge house from like the 1700s, the late 1700s, early 1800s that was turned into a restaurant. It's crazy. And yes, Johnny V, it's only in Connecticut. It's not a chain. That's what's the best about this place. You're not going to see this anywhere else. It's just this one place, and it's just crazy.
And if you like beer, they also have a super nice selection of really great beer. So,
but this is when I learned about Pat's. Like it really defined Pat's stomach because he and I each had 25 of those things, right? And they're big wings. And then afterwards, we each had hamburgers, right? I could not finish mine. Pat, he finished the whole fucking thing.
I got the fucking double barrel burger, and I finished it.
Yeah, so I'm going cheese only on my pizza.
So there's a poll up right now for pizza toppings, and the Velour hat won by 5%. It was close. It was close though.
Yeah, but there's a lot of Canadians on here too. They like those fucking dog ear hats.
Now you try to influence them with your supreme thing.
Yeah, you try to put that like that streetwear bullshit in there, you know?
Yeah. Didn't we want to watch some videos?
Oh yeah, we got a couple videos.
I got it queued up.
We got to look at. Got
it queued up. So,
Leon. So first, Leon curate. I haven't seen these videos yet. Leon curated some videos that he wanted to show us that were hot and trending this week. So let's take a look.
All right.
Is it like TikTok videos?
I just found different stuff. So, I picked this one because of your recent trips to America.
Let me add something in the comments. There's the word boneless wings was put in there.
Those aren't wings.
No,
don't do it.
Nah.
Boneless are for pussies.
Yeah.
So it's funny you guys talked about pizza. I had this one queued up. What would you think about eating this?
Jesus, that's like a fucking heart attack, bro.
Oh yeah.
What is that?
Cheese?
I guess like a sauce, like the dipping sauce.
Holy shit!
That was a Tony Baloney's.
Yeah, can you replay it, please? I want to see it again. Oh, look at this.
This is like porn for Pat.
See, that's what I mean. Everything is bigger over there.
Look at this, man.
It's like, in Europe, they're putting maybe out those pepperonis, and then those guys go in there and say, 1, 2, 3, 4. We put it on here. And you guys are going, nah, we put not on 200 pizzas, we put it on one fucking pizza.
Leon, would you eat that?
No, I feel the heartburn through the video, but that was a Tony Baloney's. And speaking about...
but I would try it.
You try it? That's a lot of pepperoni.
I don't care. Yeah, but like, I would just have one good-sized piece.
Fair enough.
Pat would eat that.
Yeah.
And, probably not the whole one, but I would try it, of course.
You'd have a piece. Come on, man. What else you got for us, Leon?
So I discovered this guy. He does food reviews while riding on a bike. So,
this guy. So this is what he does. He just like rides the bike and. Was that supposed to happen?
No. So he has a bunch of videos on his Instagram, and he's never fell. That was the first time I see him fell. So that was that one. And there's this new trend on TikTok right now. Pat, you're married. Pierre, you're in a pretty stable relationship. This is a trust test. So I would ask you both, would you trust your significant partner to do this?
Let me see. $100% no. No.
Nah. 100% no. No.
No.
No. No, never.
Why would you need to do that?
I don't know. It's TikTok bullshit.
Yeah, but I would never I wouldn't. No, Anna, she
You're
has
not
the
trusting her?
no. She's not coordinated enough for that.
Nah.
Or
Julia
she is
too.
too coordinated. She hit me right in the face.
I mean, that's
Yeah.
the question. It's like, do you trust them enough?
No, do you trust me to do that to you?
Yeah, I don't think you would hit me on purpose with a belt.
No, I wouldn't.
Like this
I wouldn't,
guy
but
gets
I don't
blazed.
trust Anna's ability to not hit me in the face with it, though.
I mean, the first lady hit the guy harder. That was barely.
But that's not trust. That's it's also do they have the skill level to do that?
Yeah, exactly.
I've
So,
met Julia. I think Julia might intentionally.
nah. She's if you throw something to Julia over, I don't know, a ball or something like that, she's not able to catch it. So it's like, and the most funniest thing is so we have a flat which has so it's super open and you can go up in a gallery, something like that, right? And sometimes I'm throwing something down, not on nothing angry or something like that, just for fun,
Yeah, you're just throwing shit at your wife for fun, just really throwing shit at her.
Yeah, exactly. And sometimes I don't want to go down and I tell her, yeah, throw it up. And it's like, she, when she trying to throw it up and it's not, it's like, I don't know, a half feet or something like that. She can throw it up. And
Comes right back there. You know what though? I would tell you though, being around Julia though, she's fast though. This woman is
she's
fast.
super fast.
She may not be able to throw, but she's fast. She was working in the warehouse with me one day, and she was running circles. I mean, this woman's fast. Anna's fast too, but Anna's not gonna. I don't trust her ability to do that at all. At all.
And
all right.
So probably Julia would not be the best outfielder. So this would describe it the best.
The last video is everyone's favorite pop star from the 90s is just acting real crazy.
Oh my God, this was crazy. I saw that.
Wait a second. What is she doing here?
She deactivated her comments on her account, right? Have you seen that?
Listen, there is something wrong with her, right?
I think so. Yeah, that's sad.
This is I remember when I was a kid, I was like, man, she was something special.
Look, have you seen the dogs in the back?
Yeah, I know. No, let me ask you a question though, Pat. Now, would you trust her with the belt thing?
Now look at the dogs. Look at the dogs. They're coming in. I've never seen the dogs before, so that's now look.
Yeah, but the dogs are used to this shit. Look at them. They're not even
Oh my God, what she's doing? And now they're running away. Look. Now they're running away. It's getting out of control. And
it was the cling.
I don't know what happens now. Look at the dogs. Look at the dogs. Suddenly they're running away. Now,
yeah, they just took off all of a sudden.
When she touched the knives, they're running away. It's like, oh my God.
No, but listen, she's off a rocker now.
Yeah.
Off a rocker. Yeah, but listen, man. I mean, this was a pretty good show tonight.
Absolutely.
Kind of not just talking about hats all the time. It was kind of cool to just kind of talk about other stuff. Let's see who won the pizza topping poll. Pepperoni won.
Oh yeah, of course.
And listen, what is Hezzy talking about with the boneless wings? What is his deal with boneless wings?
You can't be that lazy that you can't eat through the bone.
Nah.
Or eat around a bone.
But it doesn't taste the same. It's right?
Yeah. It can't be good meat, right?
I'm missing then this medieval touch,
Yeah. You need to you need to get your hands dirty, right? There needs to be a fucking bone there.
Yeah. And the photo you made at the end, it looks like a big chicken grave,
Yeah, it just looks like a graveyard of bones.
Yeah.
You know what?
Julia hates it. When I'm eating them at home, I need to remove them downstairs because you know what I mean? I cannot put it into the trash in our flat. I have to remove them immediately downstairs to the trash. She hates it because
what Pat mostly gets in trouble for at home is for disposal of food.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he's not allowed to eat certain things in certain rooms. So
I mean, what's wrong to eat a sausage in the bedroom? What's
He
wrong
told
with
me.
that?
So listen, I'm on the phone with him, right? We're talking about something, and he's like, "Oh, Pierre, I gotta go. Julia's coming." I'm like, "What the fuck?" He called me later.
Yeah.
He's like, "I was eating sausage in the bedroom."
What's
And
wrong
she was
with
gonna
that?
come kick his ass.
What's wrong with that? I don't get it. I don't get it.
So listen, here's what we should do though. Because we didn't do any previews. So why don't we end with some previews here? You want to show off some stuff
Yeah.
before we wrap up? So I'll show some stuff from Topper Store USA. So we'll start with this hat that's coming pretty soon.
That's a good one. It's also simple and clean, but so good.
Simple, clean. I'm not a huge Stomper fan, but this one came out really freaking good, man.
Yeah.
This one came out really good.
Metallics are crazy.
And next up, this one is going to be a Topper Store Select, only in store. So you know how we did a bunch of kind of Staten Island rap crew inspired caps. So this one is the Birmingham Blaze. And if you know anything about hip hop, you'll know what Blaze means.
Bakersfield.
Johnny Blaze.
Mm-hmm.
Then I got two more select caps I'll show you guys. This one, everyone keeps talking about this one. This is the Fred Durst Limp Bizkit Flawless cap. And just so you know, this is metallic iris in there. So this thing in the sun it just shines. This will be an online select cap.
Mm-hmm.
And the last hat I'll show before I hand it off to Pat. This is a Topper Store Select cap dropping in store at Mott Haven on Saturday. So this is black. You've got that metallic black, metallic gold. You got the Subway Series patch there. Look at this.
A golden Subway Series patch is so good.
This thing came out so good. I love this hat. This is clean. Dude, listen, man. You know how much I hate the fucking Yankees, but God, man. Some of the Yankee hats we've been making lately, it makes me just want to buy Yankee hats, but I can't do it. I'm a Red Sox fan. So that's the four I wanted to show off. And I know, Pat, you have some you want to show before we wrap up for the evening.
Yes. And by the way, I'm pretty annoyed that 16% are voting for boneless, right? So
why do people want boneless? It's disgusting.
I don't know. So we did a community hat in my stream on Monday, and it took a very long time because we wanted to have a special side patch on that. And the Serpientes, it landed yesterday because a lot of people asking. And look at this flag. That's crazy, right? Looks like
that's beautiful, man.
And then we got Serpientes in the front. Black Guts because people voted for Black Guts, and we got the Kelly Green UV. And yeah, then pretty preview for Minor League Monday. Just a short one.
And Pat, we should talk about that too. When we're doing drops on your streams on Monday now,
yes,
we're aligning it where the hat will release both in the US and Europe at the same time. So
those shock drops, exactly. So that's what we are planning, and I think in some weeks we should be ready. I got a confirmation yesterday of the first ones, so they should arrive soon here too.
Yeah.
And then I was experimenting. This will be a pack. I like to make experiments, and I wanted to do it like liquid titanium, I call it. And I hope it comes out good here because we did already some videos because we want to bring it into the right light. And this is really different.
Oh, yeah. I like this shit.
It's a lot of shine in there. Black domes with Kelly Green UVs. And yeah, you'll see some of these popping up soon at Topper Store in Europe.
Killing it as always. Listen, I think I gotta tell you guys too, man, this was another fun episode.
Absolutely.
We've learned a lot about you today, Pat.
I hope not. I hope that's still positive.
I want to see Leon actually wear those dog ear hats too.
Yeah, next time, Leon, I would like that you wear that the whole stream. This would be cool.
No problem.
And switch off the AC in your basement. Switch it off.
Well, it's cold enough that it's not really on right now. So.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Listen, we got so much more coming too, right? It's incredible, man. the stuff that we've got coming is crazy. The stuff that Pat and I have planned from a customer service perspective is next level. We can't get into too many details, but Pat's been working feverishly on something that's going to unite this experience in such a special way. And for those that don't know, listen, man, reach out to me anytime. Reach out to the Mott Haven store anytime. If you see something in the store you want, let us know, man. We'll try to figure something out. We can't always say yes. That's the reality. Like today, I had a bunch of people asking for Timber Rattler hats. Can't do it. It's already locked in. So once it gets to a certain point, we got to be careful with what we're doing. But we also want to try to get hands into the hats of the folks that are the biggest fans, the ones that really follow and support us. And we want to continue to do that because we're building what I think is a family that's just going to be gigantic. You know, you think about it. I think in another year, this thing is going to be so incredibly special. We've got a community event coming now where folks that are in our Discords, both Toppers Discord and the Views in the Vault Discord, we're actually going to be facilitating. And this is not, you're not going to be selected. This is going to be by random. Like, this isn't like everyone can do it. Randomly, we're going to select 4 people, right? And we're not sure of the frequency yet. We're still figuring that out. But these 4 people are going to get a chance to mock up hats with myself and Gatecrasher, someone that's big in the community. And then we're going to mock up those hats, and then we're going to have voting on it. So the winner is going to move forward and have their hat created. We wanted to do it in a way where it wasn't like we're picking all of our buddies and all that kind of stuff.
Nah.
This was like really just about like randomly select 4 participants. Let's do it. Let's get it filmed up on Views in the Vault. Let's have a good time with it. And one of the hats will end up getting made. That doesn't mean we won't make the others. Maybe something happens in the future, but for now, it's going to be the one hat that wins. And
Hezzy is asking to pick him, but I don't know what he wants to create. Probably a boneless Padres hat after that.
Yeah, we don't trust anybody. So the one way you'll get excluded from this is if we do choose you randomly and we find out that you only like boneless wings. This
might be a disqualification
you're fucking gone
afterwards. Yep,
you're fucking gone.
We need to discuss this.
Listen, I just want to say that we love what we're doing. We love this family that we're building.
Boneless fryer.
This fucking guy. So I think we're gonna have a good time with it. So I want you all to just kind of stay tuned. This show will be every week. So as best we can, unless like Pat or myself are on vacation. Obviously, we can't do Pat and Pierre late night without Pat or Pierre. So we're gonna have to figure that out. But really been fun, right, Pat? Anything you want to say before we wrap up for the evening?
No.
Thank
you very much. It was fantastic. I just imagined the boneless fryer in front of me.
Yeah, well, listen. With that, Leon, why don't you make yourself? Why don't you enlarge your screen, because no show is complete without you taking us away. So, I want to thank you, Pat, for joining me.
Thank you very much.
Early morning Austria, late night.
Yeah.
Well, now it's early morning here in the U.S. It's 12:08 a.m. So it's now actually Friday. And with that, Leon, big fella, take us away.
Yeah, make sure you guys are dropping a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. For Leon, Pat, and Pierre, we're out of here.
See you, everybody.
Bye.
Peace.